What up, YouTube and Indiana Fever Nation? I'm back with another video. And in this video right here, I'm going to keep it real as I can. And I'm going to keep it blunt, and I'm going to keep it raw and uncut. Raw and uncut. The topic of this video is going to be nobody cares, man. Nobody cares. We're going to address a lot of things in this video. But I'm always going to come back to nobody cares. And what I mean by that is the Indiana Fever have clinched a playoff berth, what we all been hoping for, what we all been wanting them to achieve. But the thing about it is, CaitlincLark, number 22, CC, is not going to be available. So if you really ask yourself, do you really care what the Indiana Fever do? Now me, I came over here to the WNBA for CaitlincLark. I love seeing her shoot that ball from Egypt. We all know that jumper is wet, and she be out here getting buckets. That's why I came to the WNBA. I didn't come to the WNBA to see all these other girls in the playoffs. Now, I'm not going to root against the Indiana Fever. I'm not going to do that because that is still CaitlincLark's team. I'm not going to do that. But do I really care what happens in the playoffs? I don't, man. And I'm being honest. I want these girls to be successful. When I came to the WNBA, I learned about a lot of other WNBA players, not just on the Indiana Fever, but on other teams, man. And some of these girls can ball, man. Aerial Powers for the Indiana Fever, I like her game. I do. I see Boston got game. I see Kelsey got game. But if I'm being honest, do we really care, man? These playoffs this year, the ratings are going to be all the way down. You mark my words on that. CaitlincLark not playing, nobody cares, man. Nobody. Now, a lot of us is invested. Most of us got YouTube channels. A lot of people that be involved in the chat, man. We know you guys damn near personally. Y'all always in our lives and things like that. So I know you guys are invested in the Indiana Fever. But ain't nobody switching their day around to watch the Indiana Fever minus CaitlincLark. I know I'm not. I'm not, man. I'm going to root for the Indiana Fever. I am. I don't wish nothing. I don't wish them bad or none of that. I want them to go as far as they can go. Now, do I think they're going to go that far without CaitlincLark? Man, hell no. I don't. But nobody cares. A lot of y'all not going to say that, man, because it seemed like a harsh thing to say. But if you being completely honest, you do not give a shit. You don't. And the reason I know that is because it's a lot of stories going on in the WNBA right now that is overshadowing the Indiana Fever clinching a playoff berth. Now, they play the Lynx tonight. You know what I'm saying? Most of us think they're going to get their ass whooped. But even if they don't, the Lynx might sit a lot of their players tonight. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, the Indiana Fever clinched the playoff berth. But do you really care? You ain't got to say it out loud. Just ask yourself, man. You can lie to other people, man. Don't lie to yourself. Because I'm not going to lie to myself. I really don't give a damn what happened with the Indiana Fever in the playoffs. I want them to go as far as they can. I do. I'm not going to root against them. I'm going to be rooting for them. You know what I mean? But I am not changing my schedule around to watch the Indiana Fever play minus CaitlincLark. And if CaitlincLark was to go to some of these leagues that a lot of y'all talking about in Europe and start her own league and all this other stuff, I will be away from the WNBA. And y'all won't even see me no more. I'll come on here and talk about certain things because I love y'all and I done got a relationship with some of y'all in the comment section. But would I just continue to cover the WNBA if CaitlincLark ain't here? No, I would not. And the reason is because I don't care. And a lot of y'all don't care. I came to the WNBA for CC. You know what I'm saying? I like watching her play. And it was a total letdown when I found out that she was not going to be available for the playoffs. Because someone told me behind the scenes she was going to be back. Obviously, they was wrong, which made me look crazy as hell because I was out here saying she going to be back. Then she comes out and says, I'm not going to be able to come back this season. She tried hard and all this other stuff, which started all these conspiracies, which I don't subscribe to. She knew the whole time she was never coming back. She let the organization play her so that they can keep getting money and the fans keep showing up. I do not believe that about CaitlincLark. I don't believe she would do that. Nothing about her so far has given me a reason to think she would do something like that. I believe this woman is hurt. It sucks for us as fans, you know what I mean? Because we really wanted to see her play. We really want to see her play, man. Her game is hella entertaining to a lot of people, the mass public around the world. These playoffs is not going to be nothing without her. Now, a lot of people say, well, they were just going to get eliminated in the first round anyway. Okay, cool. Well, the ratings was going to be up. You know what I'm saying? And then some people was going to continue to watch, even though she got eliminated or something like that. Because I told y'all that with Caitlin Clark in the lineup, with the girls that they added, I believe they can make a strong playoff push to the championship. I really believe that in my heart. You know what I'm saying? Now, I was talking to somebody earlier today, and they was like, well, what if, you know what I'm saying, they said she can't come back, but maybe if they extend to the second round of the playoffs or deep in the playoffs, maybe she'll come back. I don't see that happening, man. I just don't. I think Caitlin Clark needs to sit her ass down, man, because obviously she's not coming back because she's injured, she's hurt, she's not healthy enough to play. So if that's the case, she needs to sit her ass down and heal that groin injury, that hamstring, that bone bruise, whatever the hell she is going on, her mental, whatever the case may be. She needs to sit down and just heal, flat out, man. Now these stories is coming out about her going to Unrivaled. I do not recommend Caitlin Clark go over there to that Unrivaled league. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? In my opinion, her going to Unrivaled ain't doing nothing but hurting her brand. Flat out, man. You're going to go over here and play on 3-on-3. You're going to go play and help these girls, the girls that's been beating you up all year. The girls don't give nothing a damn about you. I'm not saying all, because I don't believe Breonna Stewart and Nafisia really have hatred for Caitlin Clark. I don't believe that. Then they're coming out with this $340 million mess. I don't believe none of that, man. Yes, people probably donated to the league, you know what I'm saying? And if they total all the donations up, it probably equal to $340 million. They say Trey Lance and all these, Trey Young and all these, listen, maybe that's true. But all those is tax write-offs, man. That's all that is. So if didn't nobody watch the WNBA before Caitlin Clark came, and if Caitlin Clark don't play in Unrivaled, who the hell is watching Unrivaled? I don't. I'm not. Because nobody cares. Nobody cares. Minus Caitlin Clark. I don't care if it's the WNBA, Unrivaled, or whatever league you want to say. If Caitlin Clark is not in it, nobody cares. It's harsh to say. A lot of y'all not going to admit to it. I know I'm going to lose a lot of subscribers by saying this, man. But on my channel, I keep it real over here, man. I'm still going to watch the Indiana Fever. I am. I'm still going to root for the Indiana Fever. I am. You know what I mean? But if I was to happen to miss a game, it's not going to bother me at all. Flat out, man. I haven't missed a Caitlin Clark game since she came into the WNBA. I treat Caitlin Clark like I treat my Dallas Cowboys. I don't miss no games. And I'm a diehard Dallas Cowboy fan. I root for my team. But the difference is I'm a diehard Dallas Cowboy fan. Team Dallas Cowboy fan. In this situation, I'm a CC fan, and I just like the Indiana Fever by association to Caitlin Clark. Flat out, man. And Caitlin Clark going to be out there rooting for her team, so I'm going to be rooting for her team too. But like I said, I came to the WNBA for CC, man. I know a lot of people don't like when I say that. It's a lot of women in the league can ball. The Aja Wilsons, the Nafisias, and all these other people. They are not entertaining to me to watch. That's my opinion. I'm not saying they not can't ball. A lot of people go back and forth with me about Caitlin Clark being the face of the league, or is it Aja Wilson? All I know is every time it's a Caitlin Clark game, even though she's not playing, they continue to try to push Aja Wilson. Why is that? Why is that? Because you're trying to force it and push it when nobody cares. We all know what the real is. And the real is, without Caitlin Clark, the WNBA is a failure. Without Caitlin Clark, Unrivaled, in my opinion, is going to be a failure. You got the CBA going on. I do not believe that the owners is going to bend the knee and bend over backwards for these ladies, because I think they got leverage right now. You guys want more money? Cool. We're going to pay y'all more money, but y'all not playing in Unrivaled. And that is a conflict of interest because and Breonna Stewart cannot allow that to happen because they like over Unrivaled. So if the owners tell them you can't play an Unrivaled, that's them telling them they got to shut down their league or give it to somebody else to run. No. I'm gonna close this out like this, and I'm gonna say this is soft as I possibly can. I like the Indiana Fever, but I like the Indiana Fever because of Caitlin Clark. And if Caitlin Clark is not gonna be in this year's playoffs, nobody cares, man. Nobody cares. I'm in the majority in this. A lot of y'all gonna be in the minority. Because wait till these playoff numbers come out, and then y'all come back and tell me, was I right or was I wrong? We still gonna cover the Indiana Fever because I believe Clark is gonna be back here next year. And I believe she's gonna be healthy, and I believe she's gonna be back to shooting from Egypt, and I believe she's gonna be back getting buckets. The only sad part about it is we gotta wait until the next season to see it happen. You know what I mean? But in the meantime, between time, I got my Dallas Cowboys to keep me cool until next season when they come back. CC need to keep her ass out of the gym with all these in all these other leagues, man. If you're gonna work out, you got enough money to go to the LA Fit. You got enough money to hire some people to come play, or whatever the case may be. It's a lot of things you can do. You do not have to play in Unrivaled. You do not have to go overseas. And I know you ain't hurting for no money. Hell no. So all these conspiracy theories people are throwing out there, man, they more than welcome to have their opinion just like I have mine. But I don't subscribe to these conspiracy theories that people got going around. I just don't. I believe that girl is hurt. I believe she can't play. I believe that she went to her outside doctors. They was going to try to work her out and try to get her ready before the playoffs start. She went back for evaluation, and they told her it has not been no improvement in your injury or whatever. Then she had to come out and make a statement saying she's not going to be able to play. Flat out, bro. Flat out. The WNBA has been around for all these years, and nobody cared until this girl showed up. Now that this girl right here, Cece, number 22, straight bucket getter, straight entertaining, straight baller, is going to be out for the playoffs, nobody cares. And y'all don't want to admit it, but it is the truth. But until the next one, y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and jump in that comment section. Talk to me, I talk back. Nobody cares, man. Peace.